Hello, good morning, students. Welcome to another English class. Well, guys, today we're going to study a very important class and a very important topic as well. So, to start, guys, welcome aboard again. And I'm going to share, guys, with you the link through the chat for you to have access to the presentation for today. So, okay, guys, I think that you have access to it. Yeah, because I have shared the presentation with you, the link. All right, so this is pretty much the topic that we're going to cover in today's session. Today, we're going to work on aches and pains. Okay, this is going to be the part of vocabulary, and we also are going to study zero conditional. Okay, this is going to be like the grammar topic that we are going to study today. And this class is for teaching English with children disabilities. This is pretty much like the overall content of the class. And the teachers for this class are my person, right, that I am Kevin Alberto Sanchez Aguilar. And we also have another teacher who is Angel Sarabia Villatora. I'm sorry.
Good morning, dear students. How are you today? Are you ready for today's class?
Yes, I am.
All right, excellent, awesome.
All right, so let's move on to the other slide. I'm going to share with you guys what we are going to cover in today's session. So here you can see the agenda. So you see that we are going to cover many things. Well, for example, we will start working on the class objectives, right? I'm going to share with you what is going to be the objectives for this specific class. So we have around two different objectives that at the end of the class or during the class, you will be able to do this. Also, we have the presentation time. In the presentation time, we're going to cover the warm-up. We're going to play a game that is very important. And also, we're going to work on a brainstorming section. Then let's move on to the practice time. And in here, the teacher Andrew is going to share with you guys the topic, right? The grammar topic that is the zero conditional. Also, he's going to provide you with some sentence starters for you to use perfectly the zero conditional. And also, he's going to give you some vocabulary related to home remedies. And the last part of our session, it will be the production time. In this time, we're going to cover two different aspects. They are peer review because first of all you will have to write a paragraph, and in the production time you're going to get feedback to your classmate. You're going to check the performance of your classmates, and regarding to that you're going to get some feedback. For example, if you see that the person has made a grammar mistake or a punctuation mistake, you can let the person know that that is a mistake. And also to finish, we're going to have the wrap up session. All right, so let's start. Let's move on to the other slide, which is the class objectives. So for this class, as I said, we have two different objectives. So I want someone to help me out read. Do I have any volunteer?
Here.
Okay, Angel, thank you so much. Please go ahead and read.
At the end of the lessons, the student will be able to write a short paragraph, 3-4 sentences using zero conditional sentence. If plus present, present simple to describe a common health problem. Um, e, headache, stomachache, stress.
Okay.
Zero.
Yeah, continue, please.
Identity and explain how they usually feel when they experience this health this, this health problem. So, age tired, grumpy.
Okay, good. Thank you so much for helping me. Yeah, that was good. Thank you so much again. Well, so when you have EG, so this is pretty much example, right? It is like a short form to say example. Thank you so much, Angel, for helping me out reading. So those are some of the objectives that are set for this specific class. Well, now without further ado, we're going to start with the warm-up activity. So in this, guys, I'm going to give you some instructions. Look at this. All right, so I will give you some general instructions for us to work on this specific activity. It says students will have to guess if the ache is not ache, right? No, that's not the correct pronunciation. It will be ache. Ache is true or false. such as a toothache is a pain in your teeth, students will decide if the information is true or false. Okay, so you will see a picture, but also you will have some information, and at the end you have to decide if it is true or if it is false. Okay, you have to decide that. All right, so I think that we are ready to start, so let's start working on the activity. Okay. All right, so here we are, guys. Also, you can listen to the audio, so you have access to the audio, and also you will have the questions, right, that you have to answer. So let us start with the first one. Okay, give me a couple of seconds. It is loading. All right, so we have the first one. Let's play
A
the audio.
headache is a pain in your head.
All right, it says a headache is a pain in your head. Well, guys, what do you think? Also, check out the image that we have. What do you think? Is that true or false? Hey, come on. A headache?
Mm,
Is that true or false? Javi or Angel?
mm, true, true.
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 All right, true. Okay, let's go with true. All right, so let's continue
A
with the other one.
stomachache means your stomach hurts.
Okay, listen. A stomach ache means your stomach hurts. Is that true or false? Check out the image, please. In the image can help you to identify if it is
A
true or
stomachache means
false.
your stomach hurts.
Is true.
Okay, it's true. Let's go with true. Okay, that was good. Thank you so much, Angel.
A sore throat means your throat hurts.
Okay, a sore throat means your throat hurts. True or false? Check out the image.
False.
Okay, are you sure? Look at the picture. Look at
Mm,
the picture. The picture
true.
is gonna give you the context.
True.
Okay, it's true. Yes, it is correct. It is correct. Let's move on.
A backache is a pain in your back.
Okay, listen. A backache is a pain in your back. Here is the backache. Now, please tell me, is that true or false?
True.
Okay, it's true. Let's see. Yeah, that was totally good. Thank you so much, Angel.
A
Well, I want
toothache
to
means your
encourage
teeth
the
hurt.
others. I want to encourage the others. I want also Javier to help me out. Javier, please help me out. Don't be shy.
A toothache means your teeth hurt.
Okay, listen. A toothache means your teeth hurt. True or false? Check out the image.
Is true.
True.
Okay, let's see if it is true. Yeah, for sure, it is correct. It is true. Let's go with number 6. A headache is a pain in your arm. A headache is a pain in your arm.
Is
True or
false.
false?
False.
Yeah, it is false. A headache is a pain in our head, not in our
A
arm.
sore
That
throat
is
means your
correct.
feet hurt.
Okay, a sore throat means your feet hurt. True
Is
or false?
false.
Correct. It is false. Good.
A backache means your stomach hurts.
Okay, listen. A backache means your stomach hurts. True or false?
True.
Which one did you say?
Is true. True.
Okay, let's check if it is true. Remember, a backache in your stomach. No, remember that your back, you have your
A
backache is something
toothache
that
is a
is in your
pain
back,
in your teeth.
not in your stomach. Okay, listen. A toothache is a pain in your teeth. Be careful with the pronunciation, guys. Do not say teeth because then that has a different meaning, right? So it is teeth. Teeth. Okay. A toothache is a
A
pain in
toothache
your
is a
teeth.
pain in your teeth.
Okay, now you can check the picture and tell me true or false.
True.
All right, true. Let's check out. Yeah, it is for sure correct. Nice.
A
Let's go with the
headache
last
means your
one.
legs hurt.
Okay, a headache means your legs hurt.
No, it's
True or
false.
false? Yeah, it is false. It says headache and it says legs, right? So both things are totally different. Well, guys, you did a good job in this part. So now we are going to start brainstorming some ideas related to some illnesses, right? For example, look at this. It says, "What do these emojis represent?" I know, guys, that today, when we use the chat, right? For example, WhatsApp or any other platform, we use a variety of emojis, right? So we use the emojis to represent how we are, how we feel. So here, guys, we have some emojis, and I want you to tell me what is the representation of each emoji. So if, for example, the first one, if the first one you consider it is a, for example, a backache, a sore throat, the flu, please, guys, let's practice in the chat, or you can open your microphone. But if you want, you can participate through the chat as well, and there won't be any problem. Okay. So tell me, we have a six. We have six different emojis, and I want you to tell me what they represent.
The first represent the flu.
Okay, good. Yes, the first one represents the flu. Yeah, that is correct, Angel. Nicely done. What about number two?
It's-
Okay, hey, Javier, please help me out, guys. So we have Herman. Yes, it is Javier. Help me, please. Well, in this case, guys, number two is fever. Okay, fever. Okay, that is that one. Fever. Okay, what about number three? What could it be?
¿Cómo se dice tos?
You can say, let's say, tos. You can say, well, okay, cough.
Oh,
Yes, you can say cough.
number three is called.
It is cough. Yeah, probably the person has the cough, right? Good. What about let's go with number. Well, number four and five are at some point related. So let's define just one. What is number five? Number five. Sorry. Any idea? Do you know how to say?
No,
Okay, it's throw up. Okay, throw up, throw up. Okay, that is the meaning of that one. Throw up, throw up. All right, so let's go with the last one. Look at this. What could this emoji represent?
a headache.
A headache. Yeah, probably. Yeah, this emoji may represent a headache. Good job, guys. Excellent. You're doing a good job. All right, so let's move on to the other part with Teacher Angel.
All right. Good morning. Thank you, Kevin. So thank you, teacher Kevin. So you did a really good job. All right. So now we are ready for practice time. So we were going to be cover a really, really good topic. So let's start asking this question. Tell me, guys, what happens when you don't get enough sleep? Let's say that you have to do a homework and the next day you have to go to school, but you only sleep like 3 or 4 hours. How do you feel during the day? Angel, Javi, how do you feel during the day? Do you feel happy or do you feel sad? Do you feel angry? Do you feel grumpy? Do you feel sleepy? How do you feel when you don't get enough sleep? Angel, how do you
I
feel?
feel angry. I feel
Yeah,
angry.
you feel angry. Okay, good. What about you, Javi? How do you feel when you don't get enough sleep?
Um, I happy.
Happy. You feel happy. Okay, good. If you feel happy when you don't get enough sleep, that's good. That's up to you. All right, good. Excellent. Now, I'm asking you this because the topic that we're going to have today, it's something related. It's called the zero conditional. So let's say with me, zero conditional, right? Let's say with me, zero conditional.
Zero condition.
Zero conditional. Good. So the zero conditional, it's when we have something, when we have a condition, and that condition it's always true or it's generally true and always happen. Let me tell you what it is about. It is called a zero conditional because it describes situations that always happen based on a general rule or are generally true. For example, the usage or the formula that we can use is the if condition, which is going to be at the beginning. It can be in any place, but we can do so right now at the beginning. If, then on in the red color, we have a verb. But the verb that we can use, that verb has to be in simple present. Remember, guys, that we have a lot of verb tenses. For example, the simple past, the past continuous, the past perfect, and so on. But now we're going to use the simple present, right? And then we need to use another verb, and the verb has to be in what tense? It's going to be in the simple present, all right? So that's the zero condition. When we have a condition that it's true and that always happens. For example, let me show you with this sentence. Remember, we're going to start with the if. If I have, in this case, have, you see, it's the verb that it's in simple present. If I have a headache, I feel tired. So this is the verb in simple present, and this is the other verb in simple present. Angel, can you please help me out to read this sentence? All right, Angel, can you
Okay.
help me out to read this sentence, please?
Okay. If I have a headache and I feel tired.
I feel tired. Good, thank you. Javi, can you please also help me out? If I have a headache, I feel tired. Javi, Javier, can you help me out to read this sentence, please? Or maybe he has problems with the connections. It happens. It happens last time, but no works. All right. So we're going to move on. So this is the zero conditional. So the zero conditional, we have the if, then we have a verb in simple present, and then another verb in simple present. Let me show you with this example. We can create this sentence together. All right. So we're going to start with the if, right? I will put it right here. If, if, all right? What are they doing? What are these kids doing? What are they doing? They are brushing their teeth, right? So let me show you with this example over here. If you brush your teeth, this verb, guys, is in simple present. Brush, all right? If you brush your teeth, we have the brush over here, and we also have the if over here. If you brush your teeth, this is something that it's true, that happens, right? You brush your teeth. If you brush your teeth, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? If you brush your teeth, and then we need to add a comma. Comma, you don't have toothache, all right? So if you brush your teeth, you don't have tooth, oh, tooth, toothache. I think I need to do it right here, right? If you brush your teeth, you don't have toothache. I think I'm missing something. All right, toothache. All right. So again, we have a verb that is in simple present and simple present. But you can tell me, hey, teacher, this verb it's different. Why is different? Yes, it's a little bit different because we're using don't. So the formula says that we need to have a verb that it's in simple present. But remember that the simple present can be affirmative or can be negative. All right. So we can have a negative verb here, or we can have a negative verb here, but both needs to be in the simple present. Now, do you have a question about this that I just said? So remember, the zero conditional, we need to have the if, which is the condition. If something happens, another action is going to happen. All right. Questions or comments? Angel, Javi, questions? No questions? Or do you have questions?
No questions.
Questions or no questions? No questions, right?
No questions.
We will see in a couple of minutes. All right. Now we're going to move to the sentence starters. So I have these examples over here. And Javi, are you here? Javi, Javi, are you here? Javier, maybe he has some problems with the internet connection. So let's move to you, Angel. Angel, can you help me out to read this sentence, please? Angel.
Sorry, can you find it? I usually feel tired and
Yeah,
my
if I
eyes
have a
hurt.
headache, if I have a headache, I
Sorry.
usually feel tired. So that's a sentence starter. The sentence starter is the one that we have right here. This is the start of a sentence. If I have a headache, I usually feel tired. Why? Because my head, uh, yeah, because I have an ache in my head. All right. What happens if I have a headache? If I have a headache, my eyes hurt. Now is your turn. I want you to write a sentence. Oh, we forgot to tell you that this is going to be that a writing practice. Today, I want you to practice type, write. All right. So now is your turn. What happened, Angel, when you have a headache? So I want you to create a sentence using if I have a headache, and then what is going to happen? You have to write it right here in the bottom. So, and then you can read it. If I have a headache, and tell me, what do you have? Let me see if you are in this platform. I don't see any of you right now. Let's see. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. No, I don't want to let him. So, and tell me your sentence, Angel.
No,
What happened when you have a headache? Let's see anything that you wrote it in the chat. Okay, thank you, Cap. So we have a sentence examples. We have a sentence starters by teacher Kevin. Kevin, can you please read yours?
Yeah, it says, if I have a headache, I can play soccer.
Good, excellent. If I have a headache, I can't play soccer. That's a really, really good example. And what about yours, guys? Abby, Angel?
I say, if I have if I have a head, sorry, if
Mhm.
I have a headache, I can drive my car.
Okay, good. Excellent. That's awesome. That's really, really good. I don't know what happened to Javi, but yeah, he's not able to speak. Maybe he has some problems with the connection. All right. Or Javi, are you here? Javier.
Yes,
Okay, good,
yes.
good. So tell me,
Mm,
what's your example? If you have a
uh,
headache,
Celia,
you can write it. Mhm.
if I have a headache, I can't run.
Okay, you can run. All right, excellent. That's awesome. All right, now let's move to the next part. Then it's another example. And this is the topic that we just discussed at the beginning. All right. So if I have a headache, I'm sorry, if I don't get enough sleep, what is going to happen? I feel grumpy. Grumpy, it's a word that it means that you're not happy. That if someone talks to you, you are angry. If someone doesn't talk to you, you are angry. So that means grumpy. So you are like angry, but you don't know why. You are pretty much like with your face like this, with your arms like this, and you are grumpy. So if you don't get enough sleep, if I don't get enough sleep, I feel grumpy in the morning. In my case, I feel grumpy all day, not just in the morning. So if I don't get enough sleep, I feel grumpy all day. Another example is if I don't get enough sleep, I can't concentrate in class. So that's one example. All right. Now I want you to create yours. You can do so right here, or you can do so in the chat. I want you to write it, please. I want you to write it. We are waiting the response for Angel, and we are waiting the response for Javi. All right. And so in the meantime, teacher Kevin, can you please read these two sentences?
Sure, it does. Well, if I don't get enough sleep, I feel grumpy in the morning. If I don't get enough sleep, I can concentrate in class. I also added another example through the chat, and
Okay,
that is if I don't get enough sleep, I feel sleepy during the day. And actually, that's something that happens to me, right? For example, if I don't sleep during the time that is, for example, 8 hours, so yeah, in the next day I will feel, let's say, sleepy. I would love to sleep more.
absolutely. Thank you for sharing that thought. Yeah, that happens in my case. I'm sleepy all day as well. Thank you. All right, and Angel, can you please read yours?
Okay. If I don't get enough sleep, I feel very angry.
All right. So if you don't get enough sleep, you feel very angry. Good. Perfect. I don't see yours, Javi. Can you please join the Nearpad presentation and then we can do so. So we're gonna move on because we have a lot of topics to cover. Let's see the next one. The next one says, if I eat too much candy, I really like candies, but if you eat too much candy, I get a stomach ache. If I eat too much candy, I don't feel like playing. The term don't feel like playing or feel like, it's something that it's called in Spanish, it's called like tener ganas de. If I don't feel like playing, it means no tengo ganas de jugar. I don't feel like playing. All right. Because I eat too much. So I don't feel like doing anything. All right. So if I eat too much candy, I get a stomachache. Remember, today we're practicing the zero conditional. For the zero conditional, we need to use the if, we need to use a verb in simple present, and we need to use another verb in simple present. Remember, the verb can be in affirmative or can be in negative, as in this example. All right. If I eat too much candy, I don't feel like playing. If I eat too much candy, I get a stomachache. Right now, I want you to create your sentence, all right? And you can do so as soon as you see the sentence. You don't have to wait for me to tell you. You can start typing or writing your sentence here in Nearpad. If you're not in Nearpad, you can do so through the chat, all right? But I want you to participate. I want you to tell me what is going to be your sentence. All right, so remember that today we're learning about the zero conditional, and we are also using, we're talking about some aches and pains. For example, stomach ache, toothache, and all of the topics that we have covered in the beginning. So we need to move and tell me, do you have some examples? Let's see. Let's see. I don't have any example, but I don't know who has one. Angel, do you have one?
Yes.
All right. Can you please read it? And then we can read Kevin's. Well, actually, Kevin is going to read it.
If I ate too much candy, I get a toothache.
You cannot what? I'm sorry?
If I eat too much candy, I get a toothache.
A toothache. Okay, you have a toothache. Good, excellent. All right. And teacher Kevin, can you read yours, please?
Yeah, the example says, if I eat too much candy, I don't save my money.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. You don't save money because you're spending money. That's a really good example. All right. Excellent job, Angel and teacher Kevin. Good. Javi, I don't know if you have yours, but we can move forward because we have a couple of more options. So now we're talking about stress. Do you know what stress is, right? When you feel overwhelmed, when you feel that's a lot of things happening at the same time and you don't know how to handle it. So if I feel stressed, what do you need to do? If I feel stressed, I take deep breath. You need to do like this, like in this example. You need to take deep breath, like, all right, that's what you need to do. If I feel stressed, I listen to calming music. All right, that's really, really important. Now it's your turn. What do you do when you feel stressed? Remember, both verbs need to be in what tense, guys? It's going to be in present, future, or past. All right. So we're talking about the zero conditional. Both verbs need to be in present, past, or future. Let's see.
So,
Angel, they need to be in present, in past, or in future. Both verbs.
in present.
Present, right. Now it's your turn. I want you to type or I want you to write a sentence. All right. And for the time, we're just going to see just one example. Let's see who's going to be the first one who write it. And if I feel stress, you haven't participated yet. What's going on? I know that you can do it. So, all right. So we're talking today about the zero conditional. So both things are true or both things usually happen. All right, Angel, I see that you created yours. That's a really good example. Can you read it, please?
Okay. If I feel stress, I can concentrate in my homework. So,
Absolutely. If you feel stressed, you can concentrate. Good. Feel it's a verb in simple present, and then concentrate it's another verb in simple present. That's awesome. That's good. And now I think this is going to be the last one. If I exercise regularly, I feel energized. If I exercise regularly, I sleep better at night. So, for the time, you don't have to type or you don't have to write a sentence right now, but you can do so in the next part of the exercise. Now that we know how to create sentences using the zero conditional, I want you to create one short paragraph. Remember, guys, that a paragraph it's it's made up to several sentences. For example, one, two, three, or four sentences. That's going to be the case. You have to write a short paragraph from 3 to 4 sentences using zero conditional. And you need to answer the following question. The question says, what do you do to feel better when you have a health problem? Again, this is the question. What do you do to feel better when you have a health problem? So I'm going to read the example. And again, this is going to be the example. You need to create your own paragraph using 3 or 4 sentences in zero conditional. You can use the zero conditional maybe in 1 and 2, and the rest no. But I want you to use what we just learned. For example, if I have the flu to feel better, oh, and that's another sentence start that you can use. Feel to feel better. If I have the flu to feel better, I drink chicken soup. I don't like that much the chicken soup, but when I get the flu, I have to drink it. I have to eat it. All right. If I have the flu to feel better, I drink chicken soup. I also take my medicine. Sometimes my mom tells me to skip classes at school. So you see, in this paragraph, I have here 3 sentences. If I have the flu to feel better, I drink chicken soup. That's 1 sentence. The other one says, I also take my medicine. 2 sentences. Sometimes my mom tells me to skip classes at school. That's the third sentence. So now it's going to be your turn. So, questions or comments about what you need to do, and you have to do so over here in Nearpad. So, what do you do to feel better when you have a health problem? In this space, I want you to create your short paragraph. So, you can start right now. We have a couple of minutes. All right. So, for this activity, we have like 5 minutes, but for the time, I'm going to give you just 3 minutes. So, in 3 minutes, you can write anything that you want to write. Remember, you have to use the zero conditional, and you need to talk about something that we just studied during this class. You can use headache, toothache, sore throat, backache, and all of the examples that teacher Kevin gave us at the beginning, or the sentences that I just shared. So we have 3 more minutes, okay? And you can write anything. Remember, zero conditional. If something in the present, in the simple present, comma, something in the simple present. That's 1 sentence. And then another example, and then another one. With 2 or 3, you're going to be okay. So let's do it. Questions or comments?
No.
No questions. Okay, good. So we have these 3 minutes to complete this activity. So let's go. Javi, are you good? Angel, are you doing good? Or do you need something? The good thing that today we have 2 teachers in the class. So if you have questions, maybe I can answer, or maybe teacher Kevin can help us answering this question. Are we good? Yes, we are. Okay, awesome. So remember that we need to talk about if. If, then something in the simple present, and then another verb in simple present. That's the zero conditional. So right now, I know that you are writing something, but I will give you my another idea. For example, if I have cough, all right? If I have cough, what I do? I usually drink medicine. I usually drink, or I usually take pills. If I have toothache, I usually go to the dentist. That's another example. Or what do you do? What's in your case? What do you do when you have something happening? That something happens. For example, if you have a headache, if you have an injury, remember that injury, or it's something that happens to your body. Um, Maybe you fall down, and what do you do? If you have a sore throat, if you have a toothache, if you have a stomach ache. I remember that when I was a kid, when I have stomach ache, my mom always gave me like this. uh, pink thing that it's called Pepto-Bismol. I remember that when I got a stomachache, I usually take that thing, and I do today as well. So we have one more minute. We have one more minute. And teacher Kevin, I noticed that you finished. Can you read yours, please?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I was trying to add some information. Yeah, there. Well, it says, I will read it. Just give me a short second. If I have a headache, I take some medicine to feel better, but also I try to get some sleep to recover my energy.
Excellent. Awesome. That's really good. And let me tell you that right now we're just doing the last part of this class. We're just checking, we are giving feedback and all these things. We're checking if something is good, it's bad. So we're one step ahead. So that's awesome. And really, really good paragraph. So I don't know if Angel or Javi, do you think that we can add something to this paragraph? Or do you think that it's good? In my case, I'm pretty sure that it's good. So I will give you the thumbs up because it's excellent. So again, if you see here, we have the if, we have a verb in simple present and another verb in simple present. If I have a headache, I take some medicine to feel better, but also I try to get some sleep. That's another verb in simple present to recover my energy. That's awesome. Really, really good job. And Javi, you're still in progress. And let's see, Angel. So, Angel, for the time, I want you to read what you have, please. Or do you need that? Do you need more minutes? Okay, I think that we have a couple of minutes. Teacher Kevin, how many minutes do we have missing in this class? I think that like
Yeah,
3 minutes.
we are missing around 3 minutes.
Yes, I think that we're just 3 more minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna give you just 1 more minute, Angel, and then we can check. What about you, Javi? What happened to you? I don't see that you're writing anything. Remember that this class is for you to practice your writing. I really enjoy reading your stories. I really enjoy reading your homework. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, so Angel is about to finish, I guess. All right. Good job. Good job. So remember that we can use the zero conditional if a condition that it's true and another condition that it's true using the simple present. Simple present at the beginning, simple present at the end. All right. Let's see. And Angel is about to finish. All right. Let's let's just I don't know why you delete it. All right. Angel, you were doing good. Can you read what you just did?
If I have a stomachache, I drink remedy or medicine. So, yeah, I go to the hospital and I take pills.
All right. Good job. Excellent. Really, really good. So, Javi, this is going to be your homework for this week, but I'm pretty sure that you will do so good. All right. So you see, it's not that complicated. So, in the production time, we just review what you just did, and good job. As I mentioned before, I like the way you did this paragraph. I like have you told us what you did or what you have to do, and in this case, I don't think that you can add anything. All the paragraph was excellent. So that's it for my end. And now let me, well, now it's going to be your turn, teacher Kevin.
Well, thank you so much. Well, guys, as we are concluding our class, our today's class, we are going to finish the class by asking you a couple of questions related to the content that we have been studying so far. Remember that in this case, you can clarify any question or doubt that you may still have, right? Imagine that if something, for example, the zero conditional is not clear yet. So in this part, guys, I can give you some additional comments for you to have this topic here. So, for example, guys, I want you to be honest, okay? Be honest. I'm gonna ask you the first question, and I want you to answer this question. So, the question says, "What did you learn in today's class?" Tell me, guys. Well, this class we learned many things. Can you tell me some of them?
Um, I learned the health problems. Uh, I learned the zero conditional. Mm, space.
Well, thank you so much, Angel. Yes, that's pretty much the content that we studied, right? We learned health problems and also we learned the zero conditional. Perfect, nicely done. How about you, Javi? Do you have a something that you want to share with us about what you learned in today's class? You can let us know, Javi. Oh, well, I think that Javi is having some internet issues, right? Okay, no problem, Javi. No worries. All right, so let's go with the last question, guys. Now, in here, please be honest. Do you have any question about the zero conditional or are we clear? Let me know, please.
No
Yes,
question.
Angel?
No
No
questions.
questions. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, so I will give you some other comments, right? If you don't have questions, probably this is gonna help you even better. Remember that we use the zero conditional to talk about things that always happen, right? It is not like a prediction. You say, oh, if something, if we have the condition, it's probably that the result is going to happen. No, when we talk about the zero conditionals, the condition and the results always happen. Okay, it's not just like a prediction, a simple prediction. No, it's something that always happen. Okay, well, guys, if you don't have questions, I think that we are going to conclude in this way. So I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for having joined today's lesson. I want to also say thank you for your active participation in this class. So I really appreciate your participation in this class, the time when you were opening your microphone, the time when you were writing. So that was really essential for this class. Well, I will ask Teacher Angel to say something else.
Just thank you. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Thank you for your participation and thank you for your hard work. So keep it up. So, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.
Okay, bye.